News from the 7 counties of South Central Missouri. It's Ozark Radio News with News Team 7.
Reporting for News Team 7 and Ozark Radio News, I'm Clancy Talbert. A local was seriously injured in a 2-vehicle crash involving a dump truck. According to the Missouri State Highway Patrol crash report, the crash occurred on August 21, 2024 at 2:15 p.m. on Highway 60, 3 miles east of Willow Springs. The crash involved a 2023 Toyota 4Runner and a 2024 International dump truck. 68-year-old Deborah Pitts of Willow Springs was traveling southbound when she turned into the path of the oncoming dump truck. Pitts was seriously injured in the crash and was transported via air ambulance to Mercy Hospital in Springfield. 51-year-old Jason Brook of Willow Springs, the driver of the dump truck, sustained minor injuries and was transported via private vehicle to Ozarks Healthcare in West Plains for treatment. The report states that both individuals were wearing their seatbelts at the time of the crash. Deputies with Boone County arrested a man who had an active arrest warrant from Colorado for kidnapping and murder. According to a press release from the Boone County Sheriff's Office, the Branson Police Department had been collaborating with Colorado law enforcement to find Corey Lee Handy, who allegedly took a female against her will with a firearm. In addition to the kidnapping charge, Handy also had a warrant out for a parole violation for a murder charge he was convicted on in 2012. On August 21, 2024, Branson Police Department officers located Handy's vehicle at a residence in Harrison, Arkansas. Boone County Sheriff's Office deputies set up surveillance of the residence with the help of the Harrison Police Department and its Special Operations team. Before officers could serve a search warrant on the house, Handy tried to leave in his vehicle, but law enforcement was able to block the car and took him into custody. Handy is currently being held in the Boone County Jail, awaiting extradition to the state of Colorado. The West Plains Fire Department will be taking part in the 70th annual Feel the Boot campaign designed to help fund the Muscular Dystrophy Association, also known as MDA, a group that helps to put research and care towards those who suffer from neuromuscular diseases. This year, local firefighters will be on the streets of West Plains tomorrow from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at 3 separate intersections: Broadway and Missouri Avenue, West Main and Preacher Row, and Harlan and Garrett. This campaign, since its inception, has managed to raise over $700 million for the MDA. For those who do not carry cash, firefighters will have QR codes available that an individual can scan to donate electronically. For more information on these stories and more, visit ozarkradionews.com. Thank you for tuning in. Drew will follow up with a look at sports. I'm Clancy Talbert. Have a great day.
CHC Home Center right here, right now.
Who says you have to dread home improvement projects? CHC is here with advice and supplies to take the stress out of painting. They can mix any color paint you envision, so choose a room to get started and crank up the music. You are one paint job away from loving your space again. CHC is your source for home improvement, right here, right now.
CHC Home Center right here, right now.
Thank you, Clancy, for that news update. Good morning. This is Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 for your sports. The Chiefs go winless in the preseason. They played the Chicago Bears last night and ended up losing 34-21. In some unfortunate news, offensive tackle Wanya Morris left the game due to a leg injury. We don't know if that is for an extended amount of time or just for this game. Roster cuts are due on the 27th of this month, from the 90-man off-season roster to the final 53-man roster. Staying in Kansas City, the Royals are taking on the Phillies this weekend in Kansas City. The Phillies look to start Taijuan Walker, who has thrown a 7.11 ERA in the last 3 appearances, with 13 hits allowed and 11 strikeouts, while the Royals look to start Michael Wacha, who is throwing a 1.89 ERA with 16 hits allowed and 17 strikeouts. The first game of this series will be at 7:10 tonight at Kauffman Stadium. The Cardinals finished the series with the Brewers on a high note. The Cards shut out the Brewers yesterday afternoon 0-3. The Cards' first run was scored off a bases-loaded walk, then Brendan Donovan and Nolan Arenado hit RBIs, all in the 7th inning. Brewers score 0 on 3 hits, and Cards score 3 on 9 hits and 1 error. Andrew Kittredge with the win, Nick Mears with the loss, and Ryan Helsley with the 39th save. Cards take on the Twins tomorrow and Sunday for a 2-game weekend series. For more sports, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports, but stay dialed in. Next, we'll have John Thomason in the Weather Center. For Ozark Radio News and News Team 7, I'm Drew Joyce, signing out.
At Community First, we live up to our name. When a customer walks through our doors, we make sure they leave with confidence their banking is taken care of. From getting a new home or a home equity line of credit, ag loans, and small business loans, or if you're looking to start a checking or a health savings account, come see us at Community First and have confidence in your banking.
Living up to our name, Community First Banking Company.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Drew, for the sports update. Good morning. I'm John Thomason with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 in the Weather Center. Today it'll be sunny with a high near 87. Tonight it'll be mostly clear with a low around 67. For tomorrow, sunny with a high near 88. Tomorrow night it'll be partly cloudy and a low around 67. For more weather information, go to ozarkradionews.com/weather and check out daily and weekly weather updates, closures, delays, and more. Thank you for tuning in. I'm John Thomason.
For more news, visit Ozark